the stuff is unbelievable. Joe, I know this was the guy you were the highest on, even over Vassell, coming into the year out of this system. At what point do the Mets consider using some of his innings this year that are very delicate for a 24-year-old at the moment right now with the big league club?
It's another one of those balancing acts that it's tough to make that decision because historically you want a certain quantity of innings in the upper minors before you bring a pitcher up. And Christian Scott is new to starting. Last year was his first year starting since presumably high school. I assume he started in high school, but he was obviously a reliever at the University of Florida. So he threw 87 and 2/3 innings last year, which a reasonable gain for 2024 would be 120, maybe 125. And he obviously has looked great in Syracuse, though his one bugaboo has been the home run ball. Some of that is just when you get to the upper minors, you can't miss with your fastball. And
Right.
he's done that. He's done that just a few times. But it's something you also, I'm not comparing him. I know I'm going to say some big names here, and I think people will often run and say I'm comparing Christian Scott, but that's something that Jacob deGrom and Max Scherzer always went through. They wouldn't give up hits, they wouldn't walk guys, but they would give up home runs, and they're mostly solo home runs, so they're largely harmless. But you have to balance that of how many innings does Christian Scott need in the upper minors, while also being able to supply enough innings to help the major league team. You don't want to waste too many of these bullets at Triple-A. And to me, I think I said this on the show a couple weeks ago. I think Christian Scott is, without question, one of the top 5 most talented pitchers the Mets have right now. And that
Yeah.
includes the players that are on the major league team. So I think I would start looking into it here pretty soon.